Alright, welcome back to MMG. Let's do a quick market update before the markets open in a few hours. Of course, for US, the markets will open tomorrow around 9:30 a.m. US Eastern Standard. First of all, not financial advice. Consult your licensed financial advisor. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Equities, extremely volatile, extremely risky. Do not invest in anything you're not willing to lose or lose sleep over. Consult your financial advisor before doing anything. I could be completely wrong. This is more of an educational channel, and these are my own opinions, which may be wrong. All right. So, let's cover a little bit of news, then charts. So I posted a few good videos. These were really good. In the newsroom, the links below this video in the description section. Italy overnight had 34 fatalities. That's bad. New York City has a bunch of confirmed cases, 6. Like I said, guys, once New York City starts panicking, the rest of the nation will as well, because it's highly densely populated there and it's financial hub, right? There's no pollution above China, and they said that, you know, a large amount of their workers went back to work and they're starting their plants back up, and that is false. So, the officials covering the C.O.V have finally said that it's reached community spread within the U.S., meaning it's spreading amongst people within communities. And they just started testing, and they're not even properly testing. They're only testing people who like show up with extreme symptoms, like, you know, they're extremely ill. So people with mild symptoms, which is most people, are gonna just walk around and keep spreading it, and it's gonna keep spreading, and then all of a sudden 1 week or 2 weeks from now, it's gonna explode. You're gonna start seeing people drop probably within the next 4 weeks. And then once videos go viral, you know what that means. Also, people trying to downplay this like it's not that serious, you guys don't get it. This thing mutates, and healthy people are passing away, and you could get it multiple times, and the second time, you know, you get the second wave of it, your own immune system may attack you. So if you're healthy, it's actually a bad thing, because your immune system might overreact, and that's what gets you heart attacks or whatnot. So in Brooklyn, it's already happening. What did I tell you guys? It's going to happen quickly. That's why for the past 6 weeks, I've been warning you, get prepared now, because it's going to happen overnight. And there's already lines into the parking lots of stores across the U.S. Not everywhere, just some places, especially where it's close to the community where people are breaking out. We'll talk about the Fed in a second. Here's another picture. This is Seattle. So New York, Seattle. This is my picture. My camera is, I smashed the screen. Phone's still good. I'm not going to buy a new one. Although I probably should buy a new phone now. The electronics, guys. Most chips and everything's made in China. Hard drives for computers. Sucks. I don't want to spend the money, but I might have to buy another computer. All right. This is my Walmart near me, and I live in not rural, but I would say suburbs, but near rural. It's not small town, but it's more like mid-size, I guess I would say. And I did not expect the shelves to start going dry. So it looks like the bleach is gone. What else? Coffee was gone. And these are like the first essential things like preppers buy. Now, majority of the public is still unaware. I would say maybe only 3% to 5% are aware and buying everywhere, like in your community. And that's all it takes for shelves to go empty. That's all it takes, guys. There's only 3 days worth of supplies. All right, so we're at that phase of self-evident, where it's evident that this is actually happening. First they make fun of you, mock you, then they get mad at you and they try to rationalize things, and then they stick their heads in the sand, it'll be okay, and then it just starts becoming self-evident that, oh crap, this is really happening, and we're in the final self-evident phase. People who are making fun of me, weren't taking it seriously, are starting to text me and ask me questions, and I also see prices of things going up, like self-protection online everywhere. Things are drying up quickly. All right, so the Fed. I heard rumors that today's Sunday, right? It's the 1st, March 1st. They were going to cut rates, emergency rate cuts, 50 basis points. And that's what the banks and the markets are wanting and expecting, like this week. So an emergency rate cut is an unscheduled, kind of like a not scheduled FOMC. They can cut rates whenever they want, guys. They don't have to do it on these set dates that they come out and they do their open market committees, right? So, because there's no way the next one's March 17th. There's no way the market will survive until then. It'll crash like 60% if they do nothing until the 17th, in my opinion, okay? So, yeah, I expect an emergency announcement tonight or tomorrow, before the markets close or after, and the market might continue to crash tomorrow. Here's the Dow Jones. It did, look at this candle I showed you guys in my last video, Friday. There's a nice hammer here, a bullish candle. It looks like a hammer, and it looks like it's gonna bounce or rebound. I am confident they will cut rates either tonight, tomorrow, latest Tuesday, and it'll be a dead cat bounce. And then I don't know how long this will take for this bounce to play out. So if it's a weak bounce, if it's extremely weak, because a lot of people are going to sell into this if they're smart, right? So if it's just a weak bounce, hits resistance at 26,800 on the Dow Jones. I'm not looking at the S&P right now. I'm just looking at the Dow Jones, because that was hit harder. And not just that, raw material, stuff like that. It's very intertwined with China and the supply chain. All right, so, and there's the Dow Transports, right? So if it's a weak bounce, they're going to do QE quickly. Like, who knows? Here's the thing. I think this dead cat bounce is going to... So the bounce will play out all this week coming up. But by Friday, going into the weekend, I bet a lot of people are going to sell, and that'll be the end of the, dead cat bounce. Possibly. Unless they do QE too, but they probably won't. So they probably won't come out with QE this week. We'll see how fast this C.O.V thing plays out this week and next week. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get QE. And they literally will call it QE. There's no hiding at this point. They need to keep the confidence game going by the end of this month. Either way, watch for gold and silver to rebound tonight. It should rebound. Now, I took off my major short positions on the market because I was expecting this dead cat bounce. But I'm unfortunately still holding long. I actually bought the dip, right? Friday noon on metals and ETFs. So I'm hoping because of these emergency cuts, we're going to get a real nice rebound in gold and silver, all right? For going into this week. But we have to play this day by day, week by week, because things are moving extremely fast and they're extremely volatile. That's about it for today. Go to my website. You have until 12 tonight to get that 60% off, and then it's done. So, last call for alcohol here. We've had some crazy awesome trades shorting this market, and in the past 2 weeks. So the product should pay for itself. I'm not making any promises, but only invest. This is speculation, guys. It's all about speculation. That's what we're doing in the private group. So 60% off. You have to click apply coupon when you're checking out in the cart. And then it's up top. It's in yellow. It's hard to see. And then it should take it off to $300 and it's only $120. Then you get a private invite email the next day for the private group, and it's only $10 a month. And that's it. And it's the cheapest out there. And it should pay for itself. All right. Smash some likes. Leave anything in the comment section. Share my videos. It's the only way my channel grows. And I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.